Hey there, awesome business owners. I am coming at you today with something a little different, a little special. Today's episode is going to be short and sweet. It's a mini episode, and we are going to walk through two things that should be on every single page of your website. I get a lot of pushback on this. People say, oh no, I just want this page to be about the pictures, or I just want this page to be about something else. But there are two specific things that need to be on every single page of your website. So the reason that I'm bringing this to you today is because this is actually a little snippet of the free training that I just did on Tuesday. So today's mini episode means no fancy editing, no intro, no outro. But I wanted to remind you that right now, my brand new course is open. Stop making excuses for your website and change those visitors into paying clients. There is no excuse. Your website is your home, your digital home on the internet, and it is something that you need to pay attention to. So I did a free training on Tuesday. This is going to be a small portion of that training. If you want to watch the whole thing, it's about an hour to an hour and a half long. It is a free class. We go into so many different examples, suggestions, SEO, all that good stuff. If you want to watch the whole thing, it is free. It won't be available much longer though. So head on over to businessstraightup.com/photographer websites. And that is where you can watch the full training. And quite frankly, you can listen to it while you're driving. You don't necessarily need to have the visuals because I'm not showing you how to do things in this training. We're just talking about the strategy, how to make your messaging really clear and where to put that messaging on your website to change it from something that you apologize for into something that you are crazy confident about. Never be content with a half-ass website. Always use your full ass. That's something that we kind of went through in the training. You'll need to know that information if you go to the training because I'm going to ask you about it. So we're going to go through a very small portion of the training that we did on Tuesday. But if you are already like, Brooke, I'm all in, stop talking, just tell me where I can sign up for this course because I really, really, really need it. Head on over to spiffupyoursite.com to join the class. This is the first beta run, meaning that this is how the course materials are going to be created so you have the opportunity to get crazy customized content. It is also at the lowest price that it will ever be at. This is something I've been teaching since 2011. I'm kind of old. It's been quite a while, but I'm ready. I want to help you. Your website should be something that you are proud of, that you send people to without apology because you know that it is the best representation of your work, of your brand, and of how you serve your ideal clients. So head on over to the full training or spiffupyoursite.com if you're just like ready, you're all in. And if you're still like, yeah, I'm not really sure about this, Brooke, let's hear some of the training. I have a special treat for you in today's mini episode. We are going to go into one of the three main pieces of information that we did in that training on Tuesday. So I am excited to share this with you. And as always, if you have any questions, let me know. If you love this content, head on over to iTunes, leave a review, and let's get into the content, shall we? If you have not read this book, I really, 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 really recommend it because this whole next section is part of this book. Well, not part of it, but it's about how to incorporate it into your website. Donald Miller wrote Building a Story Brand. It is one of the few books that I have actually purchased on audio and hard copy, which is very rare for me. I'm an audio girl. And he said, unless I communicate how I can help customers survive and thrive, they are not interested. And that is very, very true. I'm just going to kind of be blunt and ruffle some feathers here. Usually people don't want photos. They don't. I know that sounds terrible because I'm a photographer and I sell photos, but what they want is the emotion, the memory that comes with the photos. They want the legacy that comes with the photos. They don't care about the picture itself. They don't care about the piece of paper. They care about the experience. They care about the emotions. They care about what comes with those photos and the experience that comes with it. So I want you to remember that you are the guide, okay? You are the guide to help your client address a fear, a pain point, or a problem. You are the one to help them get through to the transformation that they want to have. When you think about how you do that, and then think of ways you can convey that on your website, you will be able to very, very clearly communicate why someone should hire you over your competitor. All right, so with that being said, what the hell do you put on your page to make that happen, right? 2 things you must have on every page. First is a personalized story. I get a lot of pushback on this, but Brooke, I don't want to share about me all the time. Okay, well, a personalized story doesn't have to be about you. It just needs to be a story that helps someone relate to you, what you do, or even your past clients. Now, that can be in the form of a testimonial. Some of my clients will write a book for a testimonial. They tell me about what they've been through in their past and their shoot and what it looked like and how it made them feel. And that's a story right there. So it doesn't have to be a story constantly about you. You want your visitors to think, hey, me too. I've been through that too. You want them to raise their hand and be able to relate when they're reading these stories. And it needs to be on every single page of your website, even if they're short and sweet. You also need to have a call to action on every single page. Yes, even your galleries. Clear, simple, and easy. People need to be told what to do and how to do it, even if it sounds obvious to you. Remember that you are the expert and the guide. You are guiding people to make a decision, even if the decision is no. You're not twisting someone's arm and saying, hire me, you better hire me. You are guiding them to make a decision, to come to the point in the process where they're like, yes, I'm ready, I want more information, or no, it's not a good fit for me right now. And if you want kind of that in between, like, ooh, I want more information, but I'm not quite ready, you need email marketing, which is not this class, but trust me, it is so important. Stories create community. They enable us to see through the eyes of other people and open us to the claims of others. And that is from Peter Forbes. Storytelling is one of the most ancient and memorable forms of unique human expression. Stories are hardwired in our brains, and it's a natural way to organize the information that we take in. We are crazy, overwhelmed with literally millions of bits of information daily, whether voluntarily or not, and our brains will relate to and remember stories more than any other type of content. Okay, I'm curious, what did you think? That's a very, very small portion of the training that I taught on Tuesday, but it is so crazy important. Storytelling is something that is ingrained in our brains, and it's actually ingrained in cultures worldwide. It's something that all cultures use, and we've used throughout time to document our days, to go through and share things with other humans. And it is something that is so important to use on your website. Quite frankly, it's really underused. You need to be able to share something with your ideal clients on your website that shows that you can relate to them, that will tell them how you're going to serve them best. That is what is so important to incorporate, and so many people don't. So even if it's not a story specifically about you, you need to be telling some stories on your website. It is crazy important. Today's episode, of course, is a very, very short one. It's a mini. I wanted it to be that way. I wanted it to be something that you could just take in quickly. I know sometimes when I'm looking for a podcast to listen to, I only have a 15-minute drive somewhere, and some of them are so long, and I know mine are too, but I wanted today to be super short, super actionable. So if you'd like to watch the full training, today's episode was just a few minutes of that training, you can watch the replay at businessstraightedup.com/photographer websites. If you're like, Brooke, I don't know what the hell to do with my website. I've been content with a half-ass website for far too long. So stop talking. Tell me where I can sign up for this course. Head on over to spiffupyoursite.com to join the class. This is the first beta run. It will be crazy customized. You get personalized coaching, SEO, all that good stuff. And if you have any questions, as always, feel free to email me or head on over to the community at businessstraightedup.com/community. And one more ask. If you are someone that loves to help people, those iTunes reviews really matter. They help me know exactly what you'd like to hear about, what you want to learn about, and it also helps bring in amazing guests. So if you are someone that loves to help people and grow the podcast so that you get more amazing information to help you grow your business, head on over to iTunes, leave a review, and I can't wait to work with you. Have an amazing day.